as the president goes to Wisconsin to drive home his message from last night's State of the Union address. CBS News senior White House correspondent Bill Plante has more for us this morning. Bill?
Good morning, Chris. The president challenged the newly divided Congress. He told them that they had to move forward together or not at all. And he challenged them to govern together responsibly. He began with a nod to the new speaker, John Boehner, and a shout out to the member who wasn't there.
As we mark this occasion, we're also mindful of the empty chair in this chamber, and we pray for the health of our colleague and our friend, Gabby Giffords.
Giffords, in a hospital room in Houston, watched the speech with her husband, Mark Kelly. Two Republicans and Democrats sitting side by side in the chamber in solidarity with Giffords, the president had this reminder.
What comes of this moment is up to us. What comes of this moment will be determined not by whether we can sit together tonight, but whether we can work together tomorrow.
The first half of the speech was dominated by the economy and job growth. The president stressed the need for innovation, recalling the shock more than 50 years ago when the Soviets were first into space.
This is our generation's Sputnik moment.
Mr. Obama asked Republicans to help with biomedical research, clean energy, and education initiatives to revitalize a nation he said was still reeling from a monster recession.
If we want innovation to produce jobs in America and not overseas, and we also have to win the race to educate our kids.
He defended a role for government in consumer protection and health care, but he offered to work with Republicans to fix problems in the new law, which most of them want to repeal.
Now, I have heard rumors that a few of you still have concerns about our new health care law. So let me be the first to say that anything can be improved.
Though he called for new spending in the speech, the president also said he wants to put on the brakes.
I am proposing that starting this year, we freeze annual domestic spending for the next 5 years. Now, this would reduce the deficit by more than $400 billion over the next decade.
Republican Congressman Paul Ryan of Wisconsin, the chair of the House Budget Committee, delivered the Republican response, criticizing the president for what he called failed stimulus spending.
Whether sold as stimulus or repackaged as investment, their actions show they want a federal government that controls too much, taxes too much, and spends too much in order to do too much.
Now, for the president, this was an opportunity to try to reclaim the center, and for the Republicans, a chance to offer an alternative. But not everybody was on the same page of reconciliation. Immediately after the speech, Representative Paul Brune, a Republican from Georgia, sent out this tweet. He said, "Mr. President, you don't believe in the Constitution. You're a socialist." Chris?
CBS's Bill Plante at the White House for us this morning. Bill, thank you.